What's up, YouTube world? Hope you're all having a great day, right? It's a Sunday. Just wanted to follow up on my previous video on the wrong approach to Nofap, right? So obviously I've been doing a lot of thinking the past few days and wanted to talk about the correct approach, right? So this I feel is the way to go about it. So if you're on your Nofap challenge, or if you're in your Nofap journey, right? I personally feel we are going about it the wrong way. So just wanted to share the right way to look at it, right? Also on this video, I wanted to thank my subscribers, right? I think there's 160, man. I can't believe I have 160 subscribers, but I think there's a reason that you guys subscribe to it. If either if you're on your Nofap journey, if you're trying to develop yourself, right, or self-improvement. So right now, I feel like everything is coming into, or the stars are coming into alignment, man, for me, in a way. I feel that way, right? So it feels like I finally connected all the missing pieces and the pieces of the jigsaw puzzle, almost a huge jigsaw puzzle, right? So I feel like everything is coming into place and I can see the big picture now. So in the upcoming videos, it's gonna be very, very interesting, man, the information. I'm very sure. Okay, I'll try my best to get my message across so that you can use it as well, right? So it's very fascinating stuff, man, what I found. And it's probably something that could change your life, like almost immediately, if you can imagine it, right? Or if you just open up your mind, if you can just make it happen, if you focus and go for it. So back to the Nofap correct approach, right? So the sex energy, right? It's probably the only way to go about it is actually to transmute sex energy. So if you're trying to do Nofap, or I've been doing Nofap for the past 5 years, it sort of messed up my social life in a way, right? Because you go through flatline ups and downs, and then you have a tug of war within yourself, and then your mood swings, anxiety, your physical body feeling low and shit like that. I don't think this is how we're supposed to go about it, man. It's really a wrong approach, right? You're just trying to suppress that sex energy within you and then not letting it out. So it's not to say probably sort of like inaccurate way to go about it, right? Because the past 5 years for me hasn't been any improvement or development in my life, man. Okay, can't really say that, because as I was struggling with this addiction, I also managed to gather a lot of knowledge, right? So for me, it was okay. But if you're trying to, or if you're beginning a Nofap journey, and it's a really struggle, man. It sort of fucks up your life in a way, right? The only way, the one and only way to go about Nofap or trying to quit this addiction, right, is through sex energy transmutation. If you want to know more details about it, right, you can check out Napoleon Hill's chapter on sex transmutation. I've read that chapter many times, and it sort of hits the bullseye, right? He covers whatever you need to know about sex transmutation. So basically, you have all this sex energy, right? And it's also a creative energy, or it's sort of it must be directed somewhere, right? Or the way I see it now is that your sex energy is there to be directed in the direction of something that you really love. So obviously sex is a one way of looking at it, right? But if you're not too much of sex as well, right? So if you're single and things like that, so you need to utilize that sex energy and you charge it up with something you really love, man, or something you desire, something you really want. So you put all your energy, all that sex energy, you transmute it into the direction of the things that you really want, man, like a goal you're aiming towards, right? So the problem with fapping, right, is that sometimes you have all this built up energy within you and you're not directing it anywhere. It's just, you're just sitting down at home watching TV and things like that. So it really needs, you can't keep it in too long, right? So it will eventually push its way out almost, right, through masturbation, no PMO almost. So it will find a way out, right? So what you need to do is to give it an outlet to focus on, or to give you that drive to go towards that particular goal, right? Goals that you're aiming for. But it must be something that you're really deeply passionate about, or you really want it, right? Something that you love. An example of the things that you want, right? I can think of one particular thing that it should be directed at, right? Obviously there's okay, probably two things that you really need to look at, right? The first thing is your physical body, right? I mean, you have all the sex energy to be put to good use, right? So why don't you use it to build yourself up, or to create the best possible body that you can have, right? So you go to gym, you work out more, you do it you put the sex energy into good use, right? And then you'll feel better within, and then you look better. Everything changes, man. Instead of just trying to go through Nofap and then losing focus on all your other goals, right? So you put your focus and love and passion into the things, into building the best version of yourself almost, right? In terms of a physical body. So that should probably the easiest thing you can think of, right? If you're trying to go after a goal. So your physical body is what is with you almost your whole life, right? So why not make the best out of it, right? The second thing is you can also use the sex energy, or you transmute the sex energy and focus on something, a business, or building something that you're passionate about, right? Building your own business, or creating something, man. I'm sure there's something that you're really good at, or something that you're passionate about. So you put all your focus and energy into that, right? So instead of chilling in the house, idling, you go, you sort of charge yourself up with this goal, right? That you want to better yourself, you want to better your finances, or things like that. So basically something, it has to be something that you really love doing, right? Otherwise it's going to be very tricky. It's like it's not going to be very effortless, right? So if you're doing something that you really care or love, so then that charges up that sexual energy and you feel like you're in a flow almost, right? So in summary, Nofap alone is not going to help you better yourself, right? So sex transmutation, or sex energy transmutation, is the way to go. So you need to have a focus on things that you really want, right? And go after it. Put all your energy behind it, and then eventually you'll find that you do not have actually time and energy to care about fapping even, right? So you direct all that sex energy and transmute it towards the things that you really want, man. Whatever it is, right? And you'll find things will start improving your way in your life. So again, go after the things that you really want, man. Not avoiding fap, right? So that's the wrong way to go about it. So the right way is you jump, you throw yourself at the things that you really want to achieve, and you run after it, right? So things will improve, man, in your life. Trust me, man. So until my next video, peace out, everybody.